Good evening, everybody. This is Max, and today I want to do a video that is a little bit different from what I usually do on this channel. You know, for a change. And today I'm going to play the campaign trail together with you. I'm going to play candidates in historical elections within the US history who lost their election bid, and I'm going to try to make them win. And for those of you who don't know this app, most of you probably do. It's not really an app, it's an internet website called American History USA, the campaign trail. And there you can, just play elections and select a candidate with whom you want to run. And I suggest that we get straight to it. Now, I think I'm going to go with Al Gore because obviously Al Gore lost this election, though Nader would of course be interesting to play. And as my running mate, I'm gonna go with Evan Bayh. I will try to run a more conservative Democratic campaign. I'll try to win over the Clinton Democrats, the ones in the rural areas who heavily voted Democrat back in the 90s. That will guide me to victory. Now, let's go. Let's go with normal as the difficulty level. By the way, this will not be the only episode that I do playing the campaign trail. It is just the first. There will be a lot more coming in the future. Oh damn it, I think it didn't load appropriately. Oh, yeah, we'll have to do this again, sorry. But I'll just continue where we stopped. Okay, we're there. Yeah, my internet seems to be having some issues, but at least it's working now, good. So now, today you have announced the selection of Evan Bayh as running mate. Can you speak more about him? Yeah, I think I'll focus on his bipartisanship. That will help me win over moderates. They're going to decide this election. The 90s and also the early 2000s before the 9/11 attacks were a very moderate time in American politics. Uh, why shooting things up? Yeah, I will campaign on the positive record of Bill Clinton and the Democrats. That always pays off well. Okay, but I believe Bush is ahead right now. So we'll have to try hard. Yeah, let's go to Wisconsin. Yeah, let's go with this. Yeah, we're already surging in the polls, I believe. Well, we don't have this thing in the bag yet, but it's looking better. How can Bush be up in Oregon? Well, it's probably because of Ralph Nader being very strong there. Alright then, now let's continue. Let's visit. Which state shall we visit? State. Let's go with Florida. Florida, yeah, that state played an important role in this election. Okay, did he support Bill Clinton's actions leading to the bombing of Serbia? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good answer. That way I can stick to Bill Clinton while at the same time expressing some concerns about the issue. Man, we really got to do better. Yeah, now it's getting better. You see all that blue? We're catching up. Let's visit Missouri. We need more spending, I believe. We need to increase pay. Yeah. This is good. That answer was a good one. Which of the following best describes your position on Social Security? Well, the Ironclad lockbox. I'm actually not the biggest fan of that proposal by Al Gore. I think it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to do that because it would prevent the investments for somebody's retirement fund to actually grow in worth, grow in value. But for this occasion, it would be a good answer to give, so let's just stick to it. Well, I'll just talk very well about Bill Clinton. I mean, that's the guy whose legacy I'm campaigning to continue. So, uh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good moderate answer. Let's go to Tennessee. That's his home state. Yeah, it's looking better and better. I think we're actually going to pull this off.
Hold on.
Let's go to Arkansas. Yeah. Yeah, it's going pretty well right now. What is your vision on prescription drugs? Hmm. Yeah, that's good. This is good. Let's go to Arkansas again. Yeah, I think I have to go with that. After all, I'm campaigning on Bill Clinton's record, so I have to stick to my message. Let's look at the state's views on foreign policy, because here in the bottom right corner you can see how individual states stand on issues. I think I'll go with this answer because we'll win this election by winning the like midwestern southern states here in this area. Yeah, Tennessee, Missouri, and Arkansas, they'll lead us to victory. Okay, what shall we talk about on the campaign rally? Let's go to no, not to Pennsylvania. That should be relatively secure. Mm, how about we go to maybe New Mexico? Yeah, I'd say we go to. We should go to Iowa, or no, to Wisconsin. That's more important for this campaign. On affirmative action, I'll stay to this relatively conservative messaging on law and order. Oh, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Okay. Yeah, now it's getting better though. That's exactly what my supporters wanted to hear. A fairly liberal stance on choice issues. Okay. Oh, this is an issue where Al Gore was pretty far to the left in our own timeline. Okay. Yeah, don't talk about it too much. Let's go to Iowa. Okay, which part of the country do we visit before the voting? Yeah, Missouri, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Okay, now let's see whether we won. The results are coming in just as usual. They're coming in on the East Coast first, and then they're going towards the West Coast. Kentucky, those are not the results which we wanted, but it's okay. So let's hope that we'll pull it. Indiana, you wouldn't see such a close margin nowadays. Well, I think we might actually not be going to win. Yeah, Bush is going to win the popular vote for sure. Oh, we won Tennessee and Arkansas by a pretty sizable margin, actually. Yeah, so maybe our strategy played off, but Bush won Florida, so we won Michigan, though. Yeah, it's gonna be a close one. Yeah, Wisconsin, Iowa, those are going to make the difference, man. Yeah, we won. Great. The strategy that we pursued worked. We've won the presidency. With Al Gore as Evan Bayh as his running mate. Well, maybe if I had been Gore's campaign manager, he would have actually won. Interesting. Yeah, 290 for Gore, 248 for Bush. Let's look at the... Okay, now let's go to the final results. Yeah, so if you look at Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, you can see the results down here in the top right corner. You'd not see such results again. Bush won the popular vote, though, very narrowly. Congratulations, you won the 2000 election. Though it was perhaps expected, you could have easily faltered at a number of points. Credit to you for pulling through. On the political front, you can continue the Clinton legacy and strengthen social security for generations to come. Perhaps you can succeed on healthcare where Clinton came up short, or maybe you can create a future renewable energy for America. Just be wary of a George or Jeb Bush challenge in 2004. Well, maybe Jeb would have been successful in 2004, who knows. Yeah, but that's basically what Al Gore always wanted. Ralph Nader did pretty well as well, though. Ralph Nader did pretty well. Probably because I ran to the right of where Al Gore actually campaigned in our timeline. So, yeah, but we did well. Let's look at what was the closest state. New Hampshire. Yeah. Oh man, this was really fucking close. Imagine if that was an actual election result, 59 votes. Even for a small state, that's quite something. New Hampshire. Oregon, Oregon too. though Oregon was also close. Yeah, New Mexico was close. Those are not results you'd see nowadays. But we won Tennessee. You'd definitely not see a Democrat win Tennessee on the presidential level nowadays. But back then, it was possible, as you see. Well, the least close state was a District of Columbia, even though it's not a state. And then Utah. Yeah, Utah was lopsided for Bush. Yeah, though, it's really cool. Yeah, we won. Who would have thought about that? Great. So, I think this is where we're going to end this video. I really appreciate you watching. If you haven't done so yet, please check out this app. It's this website. It's really cool. I can only recommend it. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.